Welcome to my channel, and I hope you enjoy it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and click the notification bell for new updates. Now let's get into the latest football news.
Unstoppable City. Not all about Haaland. Kroos laughs off Rooney comments City's bid for the treble of the Premier League, FA Cup and Champions League, only achieved once before in English football, by Manchester United in 1998-99, has been spearheaded by the goals of Erling Haaland. The 22-year-old Norway striker, signed from Borussia Dortmund for £51M last summer, has scored 51 goals in 46 games this season, including 12 and 8 Champions League matches. Obviously, Haaland is a very dangerous player. He's showing impressive qualities, above all in goal scoring. He's a threat, Ancelotti said. Just talking about Haaland means not talking about a complete team that plays good football, defends well, attacks, that has ideas. We're not setting up for a game to stop Haaland, but to stop a team that seems unstoppable. But I think we can have chances to have an equal game, one that we can win. Champions League semi-finals. What to look for in Real Madrid v Manchester City and AC Milan v Inter Milan. Who will be going to Istanbul to compete for the Champions League trophy? The Champions League semi-finals start this week, with Manchester City facing European royalty Real Madrid and Inter Milan taking on AC Milan in a derby. City are trying to bounce back from the heartbreak of last season's meeting at the same stage. They were seconds away from back-to-back finals, but Madrid scored twice in the final minute before netting an extra-time winner. But City have Erling Haaland now. The other game pits Inter against Milan, with both legs at their shared San Siro ground. That has happened twice before in the Champions League, with Milan beating Inter in the 2003 semis and 2005 quarters. So what else should we be looking out for? Is this finally City's year? Manchester City comfortably got past Bayern Munich in the quarters. Manchester City have arguably been the most consistent team in Europe over the past decade not to win the Champions League. City are closing in on a 5th Premier League title in 6 years and a 7th since 2011-12. They have reached the semi-finals for the past 3 years, including losing the 2021 final to Chelsea, having got to the last 8 for the 3 years before that. But City have yet to win the European crown. By contrast, since 2011-12, Chelsea and Liverpool have won as many Champions Leagues as Premier League titles, 2 and 1 respectively. Pep Guardiola's side have hit their stride at the perfect time too, with 20 games unbeaten taking them close to a first treble by an English team since 1999. Guardiola will hope it goes better than Liverpool's quadruple effort last year, which saw them lose the Champions League final and miss out on the Premier League title. Haaland's 51 goals in 46 games have helped too, with Dixie Dean's 63 goals for Everton in 1927-28, the all-time single-season English goal-scoring record, still very much within his grasp. Football journalist Guillem Balague said on BBC Radio 5 Live, "His arrival has had a tsunami effect on the rest of the team. He is a strength when they get the ball long. He will score in the big games. He is a man for the big moments, and that does affect the way Manchester City play." Julian Lawrence said, "They have found solidity. This team has a bit more and is a bit special compared to last year. It feels like it is City's year. They are going for the treble. It just feels like there is something happening. Can Real do it again? Carlo Ancelotti's Real Madrid were far too good for Frank Lampard's Chelsea in the last round. Something seems to happen to Real Madrid in Europe. They just come alive. They have won 5 of the past 9 Champions Leagues, despite only winning the Spanish League 3 times during that period. In 2 of those triumphant campaigns, they only finished 3rd in La Liga. That means you cannot read too much into their miserable domestic campaign where they sit 3rd again, 14 points off leaders Barcelona. And they have so much experience against English teams. This will be their 6th knockout round in a row against Premier League sides, facing Liverpool, Chelsea and City this season and last. They have succeeded in the previous 5, beating Jurgen Klopp's side in last year's final. Thanks for watching.